I see Beast Coast. What else do they want to get to slow it down? They've got a bit of wave clear already with the CM and the Wyvern, and I mean, they're going to need to slow it down. They're going to try and go for the longer end of the game. They're drafting a Spectre into this lineup that you say, Fabi, is going to look to try and run over Beast Coast pretty early on.
Oh.
So a bit of greed. I mean, is it going to pay off?
I mean, if they like with these type of lineups, if they hold, it pays off. But the question is if they can hold it.
If they hold, yeah.
The laning phase looks really weak with the Spectre and the CM position of 5. So usually with Spectres, you want like a position of 5s that can cast spells on the Spectre, like heal the Spectre.
Sure. Some sort of buff, some sort of enabler, yeah.
Do you think as of right now that it's going to be like the standard 2-1-2 lanes, or you think that one of the teams might try to tri-lane?
I could see Beast Coast tri-laning.
Yeah,
I think it just
Beast
depends
Coast
on the
wants
lanes.
to tri-lane. Yeah.
Beast Coast really likes tri-laning in general.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I mean, they did it last game too, right? With Oracle Wyvern plus... who's their safe laner? It was Oracle Wyvern Wraith King.
Yep, and it worked. The Night Stalker had no game, so I think they should aim to do that again this game.
Yeah.
I mean, in that sense, what you're saying, tri-lane just to get the Spectre farm, or you tri-laning into the gyro?
I think it's both. Like Spectre needs the farm earlier on, and paiN's offlaner is the tempo maker. Last game it was Night Stalker. I think this game is gonna be Leshark. So, yeah, if the Leshark is really under leveled and under farmed.
Oh, you think Lesh will be on the offlane?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, saving the mid till last. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they'll be able to make a good decision now. And obviously, seeing the Spectre, they know that it is going to be Ember mid, so they can work with that in their mind. And it looks like with the ban as well, they are also assuming that paiN are still yet to pick their mid, banning out the Alchemist last Beast Coast.
Have you seen the... no one has... I haven't had it explained to me yet. Do you know why... So Beast Coast runs Alchemist. They played it carry against us, and Leo builds a Midas. What do you guys think about that?
We saw that.
Build?
Yeah, you guys were talking about that, right? You said Midas is a thing, right? And what's on some of the NA Alchemists?
That's what Mason said.
Yeah.
He said it actually feels really nice.
Yeah.
Someone was telling me that Arteezy did it once, and people just have been blindly following, but that it's not actually...
I mean, I can believe that.
Most people here were saying that it's pretty awful.
Yeah, because Mason definitely believed in it. He believed in the item.
Where's Mason at?
Yeah, Mason!
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 Get over here.
He's on his way.
He's coming to explain himself. Get over here.
Midas.
Get over. Jesse's saying he's heard a lot of people around here say Midas on out is not the way to go. But we're saying that you did say earlier, yesterday, that you do believe in the Midas on out.
Yeah.
I just wonder why, in your opinion, it is a good thing.
So the Midas Alchemist is good because it gives attack speed.
That's it?
That's it?
I mean, okay, so let me
What do you think, Rob?
Let me propagate this one in the field of physics. So what happens is you go phase boots because they're good for laning.
Yep.
You need the armor. And then you have a problem. You have a conundrum. Where's the attack speed coming from? You go Radiance, no attack speed. Phase boots, no attack speed. Soul Ring, no attack speed. Where is that damn attack speed coming from, ladies and germs?
Midas.
Midas. Grant, my assistant professor, just answered that one. So yeah, Midas. That's why you go Midas.
Okay. Well, every game. Just like when you're playing out, you'll buy Midas every game. You're in an ideal situation, you would be aiming for Midas.
Yes, I would.
You would. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Mason.
I'm just gonna say a lot now.
Yeah, I mean, what I was going to say, we're coming to the end of the draft.
Well, there's no Alchemist. Why are we talking about Alchemist? What happened?
Well, it got
we were
banned.
talking about
it got
when
banned,
they played him earlier.
Yeah, we were just talking about when they played it in the Save Flame Beast Coast in that in the Alchemist Magnus game that they did lose horribly.
I see.
But this game, yeah, what do you reckon? And also another sort of new hero talking about Gyrocopter. Good or not?
Gyrocopter without IO doesn't seem very good. No.
Are you done? Because you guys were sort of saying you feel it can be good, but you still don't rate it without the IO.
Very bad.
You think it's very bad?
I'm gonna have to agree with my assistant professor.
Okay.
What's his base damage?
Like
46.
45.
Is it 45?
Seems
Okay.
good.
All right, I will stamp this game.
Yep.
Before
I was going to say, we can have you now, rather than come on and tell us what you said, you can
Yes.
actually say it live.
So I'm going to crunch the numbers in 5 seconds. I mean,
I think paiN's got this again, if you ask me.
Okay.
He's taking
Again,
Okay.
they lost, dude.
it's the exact same situation. Like
I'm thinking.
he's like their early game, mid game is way too fast tempo. The same thing.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Beast Coast again. I think there's a new
Just
combo.
missed. Staring at
I'm
it, I
gonna
can't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
wait
Good.
till Mason picks
Yeah.
because I just have to go the other way.
You there, Mason? Or?
What's up? I'm thinking. I'm crunching all the numbers, and the number that's like coming up in my head is like, this Ember could be a big problem. What's the catch? Where's the catch? Tell me where the catch is. I don't see it. I'm not peeping it. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna go paiN Gaming.
Yeah,
Easy game.
What?
They're probably
Easy
gonna
game.
win in 32 minutes.
Oh,
paiN in 32.
I like it.
All right, I'm
The
going
ti-
Beast
what do you
Coast
reckon?
then.
Beast Coast. What
Yeah.
about
Grant
Blitz?
said he would face paint if.
Did he?
Yeah, he said. 100%.
Did he actually?
He said he would.
What?
He would.
Are you gonna get face paint?
If Mason's
That's-
wrong, he said.
Come and explain yourself.
I did not say that, but I feel
Yeah.
like Blitz keeps sending out like he's like saying other people said a lot of stuff. So if Blitz is wrong, he officially will have to get face paint.
You're not gonna stand by
well-
Mason. You're his assistant professor.
Wait, who'd Mason pick?
He went
picked
for
paiN
pain.
Gaming.
100%.
He said
All right,
pain.
come on, face paint if they don't win.
Is it pain at 32 minutes?
Nah, I'm good. Beast Coast got this.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. And William
Dude,
Lee,
he's not doubting
Blitz,
it.
what are you
He's not
saying?
doubting
What are you
it,
saying this
Mike.
game, Blitz?
I think it's also. I could see Beast Coast winning this. I think Beast Coast will win.
Okay. Because the combo, dude. You see the combo here? Arena and Winter's Curse. You place the arena, you curse outside, they're getting dragged, constantly trying to hit their teammate, but they can't reach it because they're getting bounced back by the arena.
But they take no damage though.
But the teammate does take no damage in the center, but that's fine. It depends. It's all the high level 300 IQ plays. You've got to work out
I
who
mean,
you
look
actually want
so
to get hurt.
confused right now.
It sounds like it can work.
You know what I mean? Like,
Does
you have
it?
to place the arena
You
outside.
listen to him?
So he's pulling someone consistently into the wall for the whole duration of the curse.
I
You
mean,
think
he
this is a
casted
good
so many
opinion?
games, so like he must know what he's
I
talking about.
don't
think
I've
that's
never
right.
seen this combo before, so but it probably is terrible. But in theory,
It would look cool.
someone's just going to be consistently walking into the wall if
Yeah.
they can
They
lay it
would
up.
do no damage to themselves. if
Yes,
they're
but
white.
it looks cool. I think like the sound.
Are you eating another one, Boxy?
What's he eating?
Oh, he's eating a sandwich.
Oh.
He's got to stay in shape for that ping pong. He's killing it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna. Alliance is gonna challenge GH at TI.
Well, I know,
Yeah, it's pretty
for
high.
the ping
They
pong.
actually have their own rackets. They're real
They've got their
expensive
own
too.
rackets.
So let's have a look. Oh, Leo.
Ooh.
That's going to be 3 bounty wins for Beast Coast to start things off this game. And, of course, we didn't really talk too much about the last pick, but yeah, Mars being picked up for Beast Coast
Oh, Ice Mike.
and Batrider for paiN.
All he has to do is not run into a second one, and he's
Oh,
fine.
and it is Moose, so yeah, worth
Would it,
noting as
yeah.
well. Moose playing the CM this game, and Mike is going to be playing the Wyvern. So a bit of a switch around from game 1 where we saw Moose on the Wyvern, and Mike was of course back then playing the Oracle.
They're swapping lanes.
At least Moose is moving away from Leo, leaving Leo on his own for now against the 3 of them. See how long that sort of...
Why do you
Loss?
think they're leaving the Spectre alone?
I mean, surely someone else is going to come up here. Oh.
Did he get the range creep at least?
Maybe he wants to die so he can TP to the bottom with full mana, full HP. No, he's going straight back top. So they are, at least for now, leaving the Spectre alone. They will manage to get the kill on the bottom because of that, with the 3 of them down here, Beast Coast. But it is going to be the Spec suffering in this laning stage.
Yeah. paiN tri-lane really good. Like they block the small camp. The creep equivalent's back really far. So after these creeps, Spec's not gonna get anything.
I mean, someone else is going to come up here, right?
Yeah,
Or-
I mean, the problem is that you don't want to have Bat versus Mars one-on-one. The Bat just destroys the Mars. So they're trying to give him a lead first, I think. I don't know what else it could be. It's probably just like
Oh,
give
poor
Spec
CM.
solo XP. What do you think, Febby? Why do you think they're... Is it they just don't want to give the Bat versus Mars one-on-one?
I think so. But I think it's bad. They should just sack the Mars and just try lane top.
Yeah, because can't they... I mean, like, the Batrider could go into the jungle later and catch up, but I feel like the Spectre can't really do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely not at the same pace, yeah. And here we go. He's finally going to get a friend up there, Leo. Now we're going to have Moose
Nice.
turn up the top lane, give him a bit of backup, and in fact, in the middle,
Wow.
Rio solo
Wow.
killing HFN's Leshrac there after he picks up a DD. And that is going to mean that this mid lane, even CS, but that kill in favor of Rio, giving them a slight edge in the mid lane for a little bit. Beast Coast and gold. And we'll see now if Leo can get a bit more farm with moves being here to sort of create at least a bit of a distraction. Maybe a dead distraction though, as they've got the chase down here with the missile to follow up as well. Has got the creeps, so Rocket Barrage won't do too much, but they're there. They don't even need it. They're just going to stick with the right clicks, get the kill. Theo will be able to survive, has a salve ready as well to heal back up.
Space for Spec.
It is. He's getting to hit some of the creeps now,
This is
Leo.
definitely space for Spec.
He's got a nice juicy creep wave coming in towards the tower. At the same time down bottom, Brax able to hit the creeps very nicely and have that edge against Lelis's farm on bat.
Alright, so they've given their guy a pretty free lane. Ember obviously got the solo kill, so 2 out of 3 lanes right now, Febby? Feels okay? You're gonna win 2 out of 3 lanes?
Yeah.
Why do you look so sad? You don't have to get face painted twice.
Oh, that's true. Nothing was bet on this one.
You would just be wrong.
Yeah, I'm okay with being wrong.
Exactly. Like BSJ said, you're either right or you're learning.
Wise man.
BSJ?
Yeah.
That guy's straight up a genius.
Oh, bottom
Oh,
lane.
man.
They
Are they
get-
supposed to be winning this lane? Mars Wyvern versus Bad SB? Thoughts, Febby?
I feel like the Spirit Breaker is not pulling enough. Like, the bat should like aim to out level the Mars and then go for kills. I feel like they're just straight out laning too much.
I see. But even then, doesn't the Bat Rider just have a free way of getting out and like actually pressuring?
Yeah, I think like that's the problem like with these bat lanes. Bat shouldn't aim for kills earlier on. You should aim kills at like level 5. Until
see.
then, like you should just aim to outfarm. You're naturally going to outfarm him because of the sticky. The Mars will have to walk out.
If he gets like 2 charges on, he has to reset.
So you should just aim to deny more, CS more.
Yeah,
Not
plus
go for
the
kills.
spec is not doing like the worst. Oh boy.
Bash. No bash.
Brax is actually out of there. They're going to TP
That was
him
the Firefly too.
straight back to base away from that. Oh no, so
Bounty?
back to
minutes.
tower.
Oh.
They're gonna get 4 bounties.
Oh, that's so rough for Beast Coast.
It's a lot of money. It's going to mean that Leo's still going to struggle. Has started to be able to get quite a fair bit of CS on this top lane now. 20 last hits on the Spectre. So things are starting to look a little bit better for him there in that regards, having moves by his side. So he's not been super vulnerable.
The rune controllers are really important this matchup, I feel. The Ember Lash. So like the silent supports has to kind of watch out for the rune controls.
Yeah, I mean, when that Ember got the DD, he solo killed him, right? So he just gets a couple more good runes.
Right, you got to look out for these sort of early moves, especially over this high level in Flame Guard. Rio does a lot of damage running people down. Not really the best ways for paiN at least to do enough magic damage to nuke it off him to start with.
I think this Ember has to come top. Help out this lane.
Who got the rune? Lesher got the DD rune.
That's not a kill rune for Lush though, right? On this
Yeah.
Ember.
You just like pressure hard in the lane.
I'm going to run him down.
Oh, they're going
Spectre
for
is
it.
here.
Yeah, this is the Spectre gang.
Nice.
And it'll do it.
Wow, that's an impressive rotation by Spectre.
That's my game's already kind of crap, but the Ember can have a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be the other way around, but they read a kill.
I'll do Leo. Able to get involved in a bit of action.
Yo, this is going to be a nice move because the supports moved out, thinking that they all rotated, and look, Spec's coming in now.
And there's, Mike turning up as well. They'll drop the cooldown. Leo is
Oh, he
taking
might actually just kill
quite
everyone.
a lot of damage.
All right, he might just kill everyone.
Oh no.
He's going to kill
Oh,
everybody.
no.
They're all going to die for
Oh
this.
no, Beast Coast. Oh, this wasn't the gank.
Oh,
Oh, maybe it was Rio. Rio's going to clean it up for
Nice.
them.
It's
Leo?
so unlucky with the bashes. There's
Yeah.
no bashes.
It is interesting
Oh.
to see Beast Coast prioritizing the mid lane because, that's what we were talking about earlier, how paiN this tournament so far has been really focusing on kind of carrying on HFN. So it's interesting they're kind of turning that around on them.
That DD hits
Yeah.
the tower like a truck.
Yeah, that was it looked to be something great from Beast Coast, but ended up in a bit of a disaster.
It looked like a cool move anyways.
It did, wrap it around like that after that gank mid, but
This should be what's happening though. The paiN Gaming's heroes, it's really they have really strong spares that carries heroes.
and this Jara has had a brilliant start to the game. TRC, and we do talk obviously about HFN and his performances here, but TRC is, you know, he's standing in for the team, and he's had some very good showings. And Jara, not the easiest of carry heroes to do it on. In this game, he is off to a very hot start. Free farm, and ready to make plays with the rest of the team and get involved in these early fights where this hero really does thrive. So we'll see top lane. Theo just aggressively able to put some pressure on Leo on his own. Farming with no cares. Nice and close to the tower of Beast Coast, as he still knows there's time that Beast Coast really need to get their items on these heroes to be able to make plays.
Yep. Spec has no haunt, but no mana and no like partners to make moves with. Maybe he can do it with Mars bottom lane.
And he's queuing up the Midas on Spec.
Yeah, Spec TP'd home to get mana, and Mars rotated mid too.
So he's able to run in. They'll pop the horn to get the vision. They do manage to catch
wow,
out the
barely
Lesh.
caught him.
So they can get anything more. Jumping with the chains onto the two of them. TRC is still fine. They're looking for an opportunity to maybe turn things around. Theo gets cut down by the sleight of fist. paiN, they've lost two. They'll find the CM, and TRC's moving over. If they do want to fight here, the perfect cooldown.
Nice call down.
Out onto the three of them, but it won't be an opportunity for TRC to get stuck in as 444 dies. And Beast Coast will be able to get on top and take that fight for themselves.
Beast Coast is really good at these like team moves, I feel. They're really good at like collapsing towers. That was a very good move by the Mars.
Using that horn perfectly as well to get the vision, to get that guaranteed arena catch on the important hero, the Leshrac. Mike will be punished as paiN do manage to get him on the way out.
And they
the
get the
easy
dual.
ward. Yep.
I know exactly what he was doing over there. Still, the game remains pretty close around this 10-minute rune. See if they're able to push him away. Rio wants to stick around for it. He has got the CM with him. Missiles inbound. He'll just accept it. But won't be able to grab the runes. So paiN, they will be able to get the majority of them this time.
Is that all four again?
I believe it was. So I think there's still one staying top, but
Okay.
they should have that one as well. So
Yeah, that would be all 8 of the first bounty runes. That's
Yeah.
pretty huge.
that bounty controller's been apparently very hard for Beast Coast to contest. I guess so, you know, when they sort of commit with the team fight like they did in the mid lane before the rune timing. We are seeing back in mid, Lelis getting gone, and he'll go for a lasso, but there's nobody on his team coming over to help, so Beast Coast will be able to get the bat. So charge across from 444. He's actually, he'll take that. He gets Rio in response.
Wow, a lot of heroes died. Spectre died top 2.
HFN was able to come in and kill off Leo. Guess was just able to run and get a stun off of the trees and has the damage to take him down. Obviously, Leo still playing a bit of the catch-up game. And as things goes, TRC is getting a free lane down bottom. Pressure onto the tier 1. IX Mike's going to come in and try and slow the push down. Missile will be heading inbound.
1 week ago, I thought Gyro was really a bad hero that forced off, but recently I felt like it's the other way around with the Axe.
What made
Very
you change your
strong
mind? You
axe.
just saw it a bunch in pubs?
Yeah, I saw it a bunch in pubs, and it actually felt pretty strong. It scares really well to the late game too.
I see.
Yeah. Axe, Mayor, and then BKB.
What's up, Aiden? No, he's going to come back. You want to sit down? You can come on our standalone mic.
Oh, he's not doing the Sumer build. He
I
has a
haven't watched
point
the game, though.
booster.
You haven't? It's fine.
Ah, you are now.
Based on draft, who's going to win?
I'm not counting stuns. Wait. Did Beast Coast have the Arc Ward in the first game?
No.
No, that was paiN.
They lost that
paiN.
game?
They
paiN?
lost with the art
paiN
one.
lost that
Yeah.
game with the
Wow.
Arc Warden.
I like Beast Coast's draft more.
That's what me and Granter said.
That's what I said.
I was on Beast Coast side too.
But Mason said that paiN.
Wait, Mason said paiN.
He said
And
paiN both
Febby.
games.
I like paiN.
He said paiN
And
at
Febby.
32 minutes.
Yeah.
Believing in the fast-paced gameplay that they can provide.
Hunt is up. They're smoking.
Needs to get some mana though, the spec.
paiN looks like they are aware of it though.
I mean, the Spec's going to play a much slower game, too. He's going Midas.
When they'll make... Whoa.
Okay.
I mean, they'll get the kill. It's just a poor old Willow.
Is that worth?
Yeah, for sure.
Wyvern's ulti is actually
Like
really low
they-
cooldown. Too.
Beast Coast wanted to delay the game, right? They just
Yeah.
want the game to be slow. So you want to use your cooldowns on rotations just to make the game drag on. And it's not like paiN has like a heavy push draft where they're just going to take all your towers when you don't have cooldowns. So I think just like making sure that there are only 4 heroes on the map allows you to get map control. And in that way you get a lot more farm. So just pop cooldowns, get kills, make the game slow down. Definitely worth.
Is your team ready to cast?
Yeah, we're basically waiting.
They're having a mini ping pong tournament.
I think Jimmy's about to get his ass handed to him.
Beast
Oh,
Coast is
yeah,
gonna be
Jimmy's
really
gonna
strong.
get wrecked.
DD Ember.
Oh, sorry,
Here we
Joel.
go.
Dude, this is actually... I mean, this pace is great for Beast Coast right now, right?
Yeah.
But if they commit to the tower, I feel like they're gonna get wiped. Let's see. What
So they just back up right now?
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
should back
Spectre
up.
already went top. And Ember's going to grab this haste.
Oh!
Oh! What a player. What a
wow.
player.
What a
Ryoya.
guy.
He
Which
heard
draft
it.
do you like, Febby? You like Radiant more?
Yeah, I like Radiant more.
Yeah.
I underrated Gyro like 1 week ago, but I believe in the Gyro these days. So.
Do you believe in the gyro?
I mean, I think it depends.
Zero?
You gotta be willing and able to play fast. And I think based off how the games have been going that I've been seeing, generally like the late game drafts tend to win more.
Yeah.
The teams that need to play fast don't manage to like close the games
I
out.
feel like these drafts, like whoever they scale better, is
Yeah.
just way easier to
Yeah.
execute.
But you still called paiN's draft.
I think it's because of the teams, right? Like if it was like, I'm not sure. If it was different teams, I think I would favor paiN's a bit more. But because it's like because of how the tournament's been going and just based off of how games have been playing out, I feel like yeah, Beast Coast is stronger.
We'll go lead in as they are going to be able to get the catch on the two of
Nice,
them. Good
nice.
control onto both supports. We'll get the kills. Winter's Curse won't do anything at all.
I love these like bounty rune usages, like fights for the bounty runes. That was really good.
There we go. We're still able to get in behind them and grab one.
Their first bounty rune of the game.
There you go, looking on a bit of the money.
Well, he's
Keep
not
you to
gonna get
brace
his
with
Midas
Midas off
off.
cooldown. Feels bad.
Oh,
Dude, when I was playing Ogre today, my Midas was off cooldown right as I died.
Oh no, that's the
You
worst.
should have
Was
bounced
that-
back.
Should-
I didn't
yeah,
have
bye.
buyback. I pinged it. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh.
I dropped some sad trombones for the chat.
How lucky were you with the multicast?
I'm not sure. I got a couple triples, but I think the first one wasn't. Gyro's in trouble.
Oh, he's in a lot of trouble. Got that very good team fight combo Beast Coast that's nice and simple to execute at this point before the Gyro has a BKB. We'll be able to kill him every time with that one. As Rio's got
Yeah, I
the
think
Maelstrom
Beast
done.
got this. I'm gonna peace for a while.
Yeah,
I'll
go.
see you guys later.
See you, Biden. We'll see if they do. I mean, yeah, so far, only 1k down, 16 minutes in.
Man, I thought the bat slating phase would go a lot better. It was against Mars and the Spectres in the silence.
I mean, I guess the decision from Beast Coast, it paid off in the lanes. We're starting with 3 against that bat bottom, sacking the Spectre for sort of the first few minutes.
Yeah, I feel like Spirit Breaker leached the XP too much.
Sure.
Yeah.
What you would want to see him pull, or could he have done anything else around the map at that early, or you just pull in at that point?
Pour like
Yeah.
check runes, do a lot of like extra stuff to give bat rider levers.
I mean, it's not even like they won that lane with him being there.
Yeah.
Oh, he mistimed it a little bit.
What
Oh.
Dude, Ryoya.
He's just dancing around.
He said his Ember
With
might
the
not be
W?
very good, but
It's cause his item builds. All the like high tier pop players, they look fancy with embers, but it's just the item builds.
Curse from Mike.
Mars is coming in.
We'll keep the teammates safe and...
Whoa.
Okay, he spears him down. It will still get the kills. Leo's able to come with the Haunt. They'll turn towards 4-4-4 as well. Trapped in the arena. They're actually going to move in and find
Oh, they're
another
all
as
dead.
TRC tries to fight. But Beast Coast, They're chasing him down. Jump forward from Rio. A slight won't quite do it, but the rebuke will. Brax is in, grabs the double kill. Curse Crown is out for the early corner. They will get the trade kill onto Rio. Charge 4 from 444. Straight across Mike and into Leo. Drag back with the lasso. They've got the kill on Spec. Can they get Mike as well? They're
At least he
scouting
got
him
the
out.
Midas off this time.
444's trying to chase, but big kills there for both teams there. And another one potentially. If they have the damage though. Got the charge over. He's going to try for the TP.
Roshan!
Oh my god!
Dude, he was dead.
He was absolutely.
He was dead.
Roshan, Beast Coast stopped Roshan.
Oh my lord.
He.
So who did that whole exchange favor overall?
I think Beast Coast. Like
Okay,
Beast Coast.
if it's even and the game's going on, you're probably
Yeah.
happy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus the spec was there for like all the cores were there for XP and stuff like that.
And he got it. You said what? He got his Midas off.
Gyro fears really bad, like every death. So Spectre doesn't mind deaths too. But Gyro, he fears like he falls off. He fears like he needs to get BKB if he keeps dying like this. So yeah, he has BKB queued up, but then
He's gonna
with
get-
BKB, like he's not gonna scale as well without the axe. So he's gonna fear pretty bad.
Still top, HFN. Putting the pressure onto the tower. TPs are coming in to try and help out. Now throwing the spear out, but it's onto a bit of a bait. Only the illusion. The arena does grab the two of them. Brax holding them off. Curse on the back lines. Ice
really
Mike
good
trying to
fight.
separate them, but paiN, they're still good to go. Rio's now turns up. Moves
Baz
in with the
coming
flame
in.
guard. Theolicor's dead. TRC pops down the cooldown. The lasso controls there. Onto Rio, but Rio has the remnant. He's able to jump out to safety. Chases on from Lelis. He blinks forward. He's trying to get the kill on Ember, but the chains hold back the bat. Rio's fine. It's paiN. They lose two, but they can still keep the push on this tier 2 tower.
2 supports for 2 supports. That would have been really good if they could have killed the Ember there.
Yeah.
They're
that was
very
close.
The fight looked so promising because Spectre had no haunt, and Beast Coast missed a lot of spares there. So I think that was like the best fight paiN could have asked for. Now
And they still just barely like won in.
yeah.
But they are still winning in gold on the side of paiN. Mainly because of the tower game right now.
Yeah, and like the heroes too. Like, yeah.
They still have their bottom tower, their mid tower, and top. All tier 1s alive.
I feel like that's 1 or 2K though for 20 minutes in against the Spectre. I feel like Beast Coast is pretty happy with that.
Sure, yeah.
Did you know, by the way, Dota Plus loves Spectre.
They,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
you're
they think Spectre's going to win like every game.
Oh, look who they've found. They've found
Oh, not
TRC
again.
farming away. A deep move from Beast Coast. Catches out the Gyro on his farm. paiN. They're thinking of if they want to try and fight
Beast
some of this
Coast has
444.
haunt. Beast Coast has haunt.
I mean, 444 is going for the CM. He's going for Moose. The spear will miss. As Moose will be left behind.
Yeah, they can just leave him.
Apology from Brax as there's nothing that he can do to save his fair maiden.
A lot of space.
Oh, they got a
They
kill.
got the Ember.
What?
What?
Huh.
What was he doing there?
I'm not sure.
Wait, how did he die there?
Past 2 towers, wow. Maybe he got a little cocky.
Maybe he started to try and poke
That
him
was
up,
a
but the bat
CM
was full.
space. There's
Right.
no... Yo, go check... unless it's
Yes.
Aosin, you can check Dota Plus right now. Win percent? Yeah.
They love the spec.
They love the spec. 73%.
You guys don't love the spec? I like the spec.
No,
like
I
the
mean, I
spec.
agree. I think, as you say, if these fights keep happening where... I'm sure that one would be an exception. Rio dying, that's not
Yeah.
great. That's great for paiN. They're going to be very happy that they're able to pick up the Ember. But unless they're finding something with these kills and doing something more pressuring tier 2s, the spec lineup's going to be happy.
What, Blitz, was it 2 TIs ago where it was 99 win probability with the Spectre even if you were like just doing well at like 10 minutes or something like that?
They really like spec.
Yeah, it's
For
crazy.
whatever reason, I think it's because so many games, like once it gets to a certain point on spec, like if you have any sort of lead, they just think it's like, for whatever reason, the bot or AI or whatever that determines it thinks that the game is just straight up done.
I think so too. Like if you're on even networks with a Spectre, you kind of don't feel good, right?
Yeah. I mean, the whole point of the hero is like it's useless for like 20 minutes as a carry, right?
Yeah. Some heroes with their net worth, it feels like they're a lot weaker, but with Spectre, it's the other way around. I feel.
Let's have a look. He's, of course, going to go for the Radiance after his Blade Mail. It's going to take a bit of time, but so far it looks like that time will be there for Beast Coast if the game continues to play out as it has been.
paiN Gaming still has his timing though, I feel like. Gyros, BKB, the Spec's not gonna have Radiance, so that is their timing.
The lasso on a Brax, it will result in a kill for them. The Fear sending the other two away, and Theo's going to be fine. They can try and go for more. Winter's Curse from Mike in an attempt to hold them back, but Lelis, he's able to blink in deep. He says,
Mike
you guys
gets
have
the
got the
kill.
Wyvern, we want to look towards Moose. Moose TP's out and away. They do lose the Willow, but they take two. paiN, can they do anything though with these 2 kills?
That was a pretty good play by Mike to secure the at least getting 1 kill out of that engagement.
Yeah, he was dead at that point.
Yeah.
paiN, they do need a few more of these, and they do need to step up on the pressure, and they are for now. They're able to get down mid onto the tier 2 tower.
They want their gyro BKB.
And at what sort of this tempo, you're looking at getting the BKB, and then what you got to try and go high ground if you're paiN?
No, but I think
You
you can
don't-
go for things like Roche.
Okay.
Yeah, more kills on the map.
What do you think about the Spectre Blade Mail? Was that kind of like a necessary, less greedy item after going for the Midas?
It's
got
a nice
Blade
way
Mail?
to deal with Gyrocopter,
Hmm.
and it's good against the Bat Rider too. Plus, like when Willow pops her ulti, and you can't do anything to her. Oh, he noticed there's just no shrine.
Oh.
Nice dodge.
Good dodge with the Yules. I have the...
He might actually live because of that.
He's got the heal.
I think
Wow.
he's good.
Yeah, and now they can try and turn. The BKB wears off with CLC
Oh.
moving in with the magic damage. Arcs Mike, he'll fall. Pops the curse, won't save, and the Rocket Barrage kills him off. See if they can chase for more. Fear onto Rio, providing that extra bit of control and disable. He has still got remnants out though. The charge is out upon him. Doesn't make the connection. He's able to dodge it with the slight. Now Brax jumps back in, misses the
their
spear.
missed spear.
Dude, that's 2.
Yeah.
That would have been 2 separate kills, and they still end up getting the kill, but they want cores right now.
They might get the Gyro with
Oh,
the
wow.
ult. They'll certainly get him. They'll even look to get more. This is big. This is
Great
this
plays
is
by
kills
Beast Coast.
that the Spectre's involved with. Another one as well that Leo's able to get a bit of a piece of the pie on.
Could have been an absolute team wipe, but that's still not bad at all. Like, they're slowing down the pace of the game. They're getting kills on cores. I hear a Bat ulti.
That'll do it. Brax having a unfortunate minute of gameplay there. Miss Spears into a fed kill down mid. After having some quite good ults earlier on, Brax. It's gonna tighten him back up if he wants to keep this one looking good for them. But it's space, and Leo, he's very close to having the relic now. Just a few.
Dude, they've gotten so many bounty runes this game on paiN. It's unbelievable.
It's nighttime and their haunt is down. Let's see what they do. Let's see what the paiN does.
Do you think, is that just a strategic thing by Beast Coast? They're just not valuing those bounty runes as much?
I think
Or
it's
are they
just like
kind of misplaying?
it's unfortunate where their positioning is at the times.
Well, looking towards Mike. Yeah, they won't charge up onto the high ground though.
They don't know that the shrine is down too.
Yeah.
It's just scary fighting up areas where you don't have vision either.
Solar Crest on Bat Rider. Just getting it.
Moo does that too, right?
Yep.
I know Moo values that item on like everybody.
I think Pipe's more valuable over Solar. This game, there's a lot of magical damage from Beast Coast.
I think this once this Radiance is out for Leo though, it's definitely going to be a bit of a worry for paiN. That might be the point where they'll really realize that they just were not quite able to maybe find as much as they needed to in the early 20 minutes of this match.
Yeah, one Radiance, I still think it's okay. Like the Spectre needs one more item, then
Okay.
it's gonna be pretty.
That's
hard
when
for
it's
Manta?
yeah, maybe Manta, like hard. Like their BKBs are still like 10 seconds, so paiN still has this, but they are definitely on a timer. I think it's mainly because of the axe is so late on the gyro. Gyro is like really scary with earlier axe. Alright, let's see what they do. Beast Coast does have everything.
Well, they're in. I would catch out Wyvern Mike. Will be the first to fall in the fight. Instant pings onto the mid lane as paiN will start to head down, take another tier 2 away from Beast Coast. See if they can try for anything more. Still 30 seconds without Mike. Roshan is up.
This Leshrac is so strong right now.
Yeah. It's hard for them to engage. I mean, if you can Mars ult him, but obviously if you miss the spear, it's a little bit more difficult. When you get Radiance and stuff, although it gets countered, like he's going to hit this really nice BKB timing on this Lesh.
Yeah,
Or he's
I was
just gonna be
just thinking
invincible.
about that. Yeah, Lesh BKB timing is going to be pretty scary too.
They have no way of locking him down.
No.
He's just going to run around.
Did Mars went BKB, so I assume he has no pipe. They really need pipes, both teams.
He's going for a Deso. He wants more damage.
Ugh. You have damage on Spectre. I hope. Yeah, I think pipe's pretty cool.
Well, moves. He wants to use his Midas. Go find yourself a creep. Oh no, using Midas. Come on, moves. Moves.
Oh,
Moves. Okay, he's
Supposed to be
focusing
a
on the
huge
kill.
But
they're
they're
not
away
gonna
with
kill.
BKB.
Okay, got his Midas off. It's fine. He got his Midas off. They got the curse, but the BKB is still on for HFN. Brax with his BKB TP out will escape. Only moves to die.
I'm surprised they went for that. That Lush is really tanky.
Yeah, maybe they hadn't noticed the newly picked up BKB.
yeah, I assumed so. But this is pretty bad for Beast Coast. No haunt. I think all the outer towers will be down, and they're gonna lose a lot of map control. Oh, they're just picking mid.
Do you think they can go high ground?
I would have liked them to more like choke out the map, get all the outer towers,
Push in all the lanes?
get the bounty runes, and then go high ground. But they feel desperate, and I can kind of understand them.
Would you be in a similar situation with your team saying, like, guys, we sort of have to end soon?
No, I like if you say or like, if you have that mentality, the game's always gonna be.
Yeah. You probably
Hard.
just, like, rush things that you don't want to rush. Like when you said
Yes.
trying to go high ground against the Arc Warden.
Yeah, you just they lost because they fought at the shrine. If the Arc Warden just chilled,
Yeah.
then
They have to be more patient.
yeah. I don't think they could have won, but I don't think they would have lost either. If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Another jump and a grab. Will be able to find one. A cold embrace will be offered, but it's far too much magical damage for Leo to withstand.
Oh,
As Spectre is dead for 70.
That was a good terror.
Arena, the BKB's out. Winter's Curse and an attempt to lock down, but the BKBs are out, so there's no pull on towards the Winter's Curse target. Rio's going to be focused. He uses himself up. Can he get himself out? This bash by holds him down. Curse Crown's there as well. He dodges it with the Rem. No, he doesn't. He messes up the dodge. So Rio dies. They've lost 3 on Beast Coast as the misplays were real, and now paiN could just push up in mid.
Dude, this Leshrac is so tanky.
I'm
He deals
blaming
so
this
much damage.
on Ember's item build. Ember really needs BKB. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
The Lincolns is cute, but if you have BKB, it doesn't matter, right?
80-90% of Ember games they need BKB, but they just don't get it. I don't know
Oh,
why.
Mike's just...
No.
Or,
Five
yeah,
moves.
Moose is dead.
It's not worth.
I think Lincoln's is one of those like cute items where you feel like really strong, but it only really helps you against the SP. Even if you get charged and all that, if you look at paiN's lineup, if you get your BKB off, they're not killing you.
Yeah,
I
you're an Ember anyway, so you're gonna like style of fist dodge
Yeah.
everything too. I always call it the solo rank item. It's like way
Lincoln's?
too solo. It's not like team oriented. It doesn't make your like team fight stronger.
That's a really good way to look at it.
Yeah, you just feel better about like farming, like doing solo moves. That's why I prioritize the pipe too. I think like pipe on like both teams are gonna be really stronger, like better than Solar Crest, because Solar Crest is like single target.
Nonetheless, again, finding another target to kick off a play off the back off. Mike.
I feel like this game has really turned around in the last like 5 to 6 minutes
Yeah,
with
that-
paiN just really pushing along with their timings really well with those BKBs. It's impressive.
Yeah, they can just do so much around HFN.
Yeah, it's like it's a bit of both things. I think Beast Coast has that lineup that if they just go late without spilling blood too much, they win. But I feel like they spilled blood too much. The bottom initiation on the Leshrac, it cost them a lot.
There we go. A tier 3 down. Charging on mid, but they are careful. They know that the curse will be available in 10 seconds, and Brax has got the arena back up. They've got the team fight combo, Beast Coast. Not something that paiN want to be running in too eagerly. Brax
paiN's playing
also
so
very
good.
close to Deso.
paiN's playing so good. They got the rune, power rune, got the shrine. They're waiting for like Beast Coast to come out of the map.
I mean, Lelis has been finding some beautiful ways to start fights with these lassos.
Oh, he checked?
Oh yeah, Ryo.
He saw the fire, right, on the low ground?
Yeah.
We'll see, 6k lead at the moment for paiN. And still HFN leading the farm by quite a mile. 5k ahead over anyone on Beast Coast lineup. Even with that Midas on spec, it's still not enough to catch up with how quickly HFN's just cleaning up the map, and he's got a full Hex done as well on his Lesh now. Extra catch, level 24.
Yeah, Ember should be really scared right now with that Hex pickup. Lightning, Hex combo. Lincoln's gonna be off and Ember's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Oh no, he's getting Axe. Get BKB.
He's getting close to 25, so sees the strength from that, but as you say, he's still definitely very vulnerable to the catch that paiN offer.
I feel like this has been kind of the paiN style. HFN is so farmed and so strong. I mean, he died solo mid lane pretty early on, but somehow he's just like gone around and caught back up, and I feel like he's the main problem that beastcoast has to deal with right now.
Yeah, they have to take the Lesh out of the fight at the start, otherwise the damage that he kicks out it's going to be unmatched. And again, look who's been found, Mike.
HFN
Time
once
after
more.
time, Lelis getting the catches with these lassos, and this time around, Mike's dead for 45, no buyback. So no curse for this little bit of a window. We'll see how much paiN can get done with it. So starts ahead in on mid.
I don't know if they have bursts, maybe, like to take down the Lesh before he gets BKB off.
Yeah.
Ever. It's pretty hard now. Your paiN prediction was correct, sir.
Uh-huh.
You should have bet the makeup on this one.
One too late. Oh, they're cutting waves.
I feel like without the threat of curse, it's really hard to defend the high ground for Beast Coast. I feel like if they had Mike, it'd be so much harder for paiN to push.
Yeah. Plus he can just spam out nuke Splinter Blast nonstop.
Beast Coast has to just wait out the Aegis.
You think he still needs BKB even though he's got the Lincolns?
Yeah, BKB is a must on Ember. Yeah, like if he doesn't get BKB and his axe, it's gonna be like an annoying mosquito. Like, it's just annoying.
He can't actually commit to fights.
It's not a tiger mosquito.
Mason's back.
Lelis gets
What's
the
up,
grab
Mason?
on the CM. Curse will be dropped by Mike, but Mike's in trouble, or is he? Gets the blink off. Curse Crown will still hit him. And they've got the follow-up. 444 knocks him back with the Nether Strike. The bashes as well. HFN's on top of him. Mike is dead. And paiN now 11k ahead. Back towards the mid lane, bringing in the creeps as well. As it's getting harder and harder for Beast Coast to stall. Is now paiN very much in a position where they can look to close things up. Level 25 Lesh, HFN. Another game where he has performed like an absolute star. As the BKBs are out, Brax trying for the commitment, haunts out as well. With the BKB though, HFN, he can walk it off, back away. Now TRC looks to commit. Cooldown's out, jump forward from Rio. He's trying to chase him, will catch Lelis.
Oh,
Random
he's in
back
there.
over, they get a second. They should be able to find 444 as well. He tries for the TP, Frostbite will come out as well as a spear. And Beast Coast will take 3. They are able to get the kills from paiN.
Dude,
It
the
looks so
axe.
funny.
The Axe Ember.
Yeah, it paid off. The Willow, did you see her?
Yeah, she
Trying to
canceled her
ulti.
ult like 10 times.
Yeah. When you go like high ground in these situations and the cores use their BKB, they gotta like start running out. You know what I mean? Like when they didn't kill a significant core. And I think that was the problem. Like the supports from paiN, they walk too slow, or like so they're stuck in a kind of a iffy spot when their BKB runs out.
Do you think Beast Coast still has a good shot in this game with the BKBs running slightly longer or running out of time right now
Oh,
and
of course,
getting
of
the
course.
Sagas?
They have a Spectre, like 5-second BKBs. Spectre or Ember if you're really happy about it.
Here we go. Roche for Beast Coast by looks, so unless paiN can get in, the curse will be attempted.
Oh, it's that thing
And
that you were talking
That's a bit sort of the combo, yeah? And it does hold them away long enough to allow
It looked
Leo the
very
space
cool,
to
Owen.
get the Aegis.
Oh, and it looked very cool.
Very cool.
about. Imagine if he wasn't speared. It would keep
Then it would
walking
have been
back.
even cooler. Yeah, the spear kind of ruined it. Come on, Brax.
Actually, he was just attacked.
Oh. Got the Hex set up. And that will be another. So they may have got Roche, but they do lose 2 heroes.
They're going for it again.
And paiN's going to push in, haunts up,
Oh,
and of course Leo has that Aegis on Spectre.
Ah, this looks pretty dangerous.
They are able to
Oh.
pop the Lincolns. He's up in the sky.
He's pinned to
Brax
the wall.
knocks him back with the spear, but they've already lost the Spectre once. That's the Aegis gone. BKB's committed. Hex is out though. They have the stun control. They've killed off Brax.
Oh
Brax
my
is
God,
dead.
this
Buys
Lash.
back, but it's a dieback on the CM. Here's the Remnant play. Rio, he's got to find the kills. He'll get one. He'll get
Gets the
HFN.
lash. That's
Well-
so much gold.
What more can they find? Lelis is escaping.
Did they even get the melee racks out of that?
They got the range one, I know that.
They got the
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like that
Lelis
wasn't
still
really
stands
worth
bottom.
it. They could have just waited.
Lesh had
and-
no BKB.
Yeah.
Spectre had Haunt and Aegis. That was pretty questionable.
And they had the buyback on CM too. Yeah, I don't know why they went for that.
Lesh is their tower hitter, so Lesh has to fear 100%, you know, and didn't have his BKB on. If Gyro hits the building, though, he's gonna get speared. Mars is gonna spear him to the building, so.
Do you think that they were you think they were feeling overconfident there, or that they were feeling pressured from the Spectre
I
draft?
think they were feeling pressure, like they just got the Aegis, or like 2 people died, so oh, let's go.
Like
go
even with
Rex.
the Aegis, like 2v3,
Yeah.
3v5, I mean, we can win.
Yeah. But once Lesh used BKB, I think they had to like kind of think twice.
Oh, Leo.
He doesn't have buyback either.
He's playing out for these kills.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh,
What was he
he's-
doing there? What?
he's not buyback.
Yeah,
It's just
he's trying to buy out the
oh,
heart.
Oh my
is it?
goodness.
They can do it, dude.
Yeah.
These games.
What was the plan?
I don't know. It feels
Feels you
like
sound so confused.
yeah, every 3 minutes I feel like, oh, this team's got this. And then, like, something's happening.
Something to do with this time. I mean, they're going to have the full lineup up for a full minute where there's no Spectre. They've got the lockdown as well. Rio,
He's dead.
Wow.
he does have buyback though.
All right,
But
so,
still,
so
he-
his death was. I mean, his death was kind of reasonable. Like
He's trying to push out the lanes.
Yeah, he's trying to delay because Spectre doesn't have buyback.
there's a DD rune as
Oh
well.
my lord.
4 bounties.
Dude, they've gone like 100
Uh.
bounties. They're going to go for it with this DD as
Yeah.
well.
No why
It's still a good time where there's no Spectre.
Yep, Gyro DD.
Oh boy. Dude, they're going to take this tower so fast with the...
Yeah.
Oh, or not. I don't want to do
Oh,
it. They're
wow.
a little spooked by the Ember buyback.
It's pretty hard to high ground against the Mars. Mars can spear you to the building. So it's pretty hard.
They're not going to go for it, Febby.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a much stronger timing for them to push the high ground though, with the DD on the gyro rather than what they did last time, and no Spectre. think it
They
could've been
have
worth
like
it.
all their items, so I think they should have just went high ground with the DD. Ooh, flashy, flashy.
Oh, Rio very hungry to chase down kills with that reduced Remnant restore time and the Ags. It's got a lot of chase and catch.
Willow's trying to get a BKB.
And paiN. So Beast Coast Campfire, they're moving out and they're doing sort of the same play with Leo, but this time they're behind him. As he pushes out this bottom lane. See if they can sort of get any sort of response from paiN. They are going to have to head back up top though. As
Maybe they just assumed he had buyback. And they were like, we don't want to get buyback haunted on.
Yeah, but I think it's important to force the buyback though.
Even if you
Back.
get like 2 heroes lost or something?
Yeah, because it's on their side. So like even if they kill the 2 people, they can't like take the objective.
I see.
So I think.
And what do you
it's
think the
pretty good.
next thing is that they're waiting for right now on the side of paiN? Roche?
I have no idea. Like they should be waiting for like tier 1 items from the cores, but I think they have all their items. I think like they're just playing out the map. They're playing the map really well if you see the mini map.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is going to be the next item for Spectre? He just got the heart. Do you think he might go for like a BKB or something like that versus the Lesh or a bigger item?
Scotty or Butterfly?
Hmm.
He needs some like attack speed, so I think Butterfly is pretty cool. Oh, they're picking out the Dark Willow. It's not the kill that they want, but they'll take it, I guess. Spirit, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. So it won't get any more on him. We saw that as well. The build from Rio wanting to get this Octarine. So he can have even more remnants to throw about.
When the game gets like this, I feel like whoever has like the area to control the power rooms has the edge. And right now it's paiN. So
You get like 1 or 2 DDs.
yeah, Arcane, DD, feels really good.
HFN continuing to rack up the Bloodstone charges. Satanic's nearly done on Jira. He's got the money to do it. Just see if he does want to just buy up or make sure he's got buyback as well. They do still have 2 tier 2s up, paiN Gaming, so still probably feeling quite comfortable with the state of their map. And even a tier 1. So still a lot to be taken away from them. But Beast Coast, they are struggling to sort of win all of these fights now. The strength with this Leshrac just continues to dominate them in these fights.
I lost track of Roche. This is the third Roche,
This
right?
will be the third one, yeah. I think? Right? No.
I think so.
Have we had 2 Roches this game?
Yeah, I think there's been
have
2
two, right?
Roches
Yeah,
because I
right.
think the Lesh got it, or the Gyro took the first Aegis and then Leo on the Spectre took the second one.
Yes, you're
so
right.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be the third
we've had
Aegis.
2 so far, yeah.
So Ags. I think Beast
Yeah.
Coast, Spectre Ags feels pretty good.
The
And
step?
What is the
yeah,
Spectre Ags again?
Shadow Step. Or
Yeah,
like-
Shadow Step.
The single target horn.
It feels pretty good. On paiN, who's Ags good on? Maybe Spirit Breaker, I think. Spirit Breaker or Bat Rider.
I mean, Leo's just running in.
yeah.
He's feeling confident. He's feeling strong. Curse will be dropped down. Fear trying to be used, but Brax has already put the BKB. Blink out from Theological gets him out of the arena.
What the fuck's happening?
TRC is committing with his own BKB.
He's fighting all
getting
over the
on top
map.
of Ike's mic. Curse will be embrace on himself to keep him alive, but the magic damage is enough to
Spec
bring him
no
down.
mana.
They've lost HFN.
Spec Hunt, but no mana.
He killed HFN. He's going to come over towards the mid. Gets a second kill. They found TRC as well.
Ooh, can't get that catch.
They get both the big cores of paiN Gaming.
Wow, they won without Hunt too.
Is it over, Febs? I mean, this Lesh is topped out. He's not going to get bigger.
But I think that if Beast Coast just makes one misstep, Lesh just walks in their base and just
I think
takes
it wasn't
everything.
a good fight for paiN though. It was like way too all over the place. They just have to like stick together, get the backline first, and then like fight together. Side by side. Clearing like one hero into the next one. Because they're like 5 is pretty strong, I think. But like they need each other, you know? Bat
Where's
Rider
the
has the
Ags?
lasso, but he doesn't have damage. Spirit Breaker too. So less Gyro has to work with the control, which is the Spirit Breaker and the Bat Rider. But it didn't happen. The fight was too all over the place.
I saw when paiN went up the 2 racks, Mason came in here, looked like he was going to start gloating, but
Now he's disappeared, yeah.
I think he disappeared, yeah.
Oh, it's the Axe one.
Who takes it? The Shadow Step, you think?
Yeah?
Dude, the CM one's nah. The Wyvern one is meh.
Oh, the
For
Wyvern run I
non-core
feel like is
Wyvern.
awful.
Mars is pretty good.
Mars is pretty
Mars
good.
is pretty good,
Yeah.
actually. I think you give it to Mars.
Yeah, especially with the Deso build.
I
yeah.
think
give it to
Spectre's
Mars.
better. Let's see who they take it.
They give it
Oh,
to
Mars,
Mars. yeah.
Mars got it. Mars
Yeah,
got it.
he's got the Deso, so
Come
they
on,
it's
man.
worth
You knew it
it
was
on
going
the
to be
extra
Mars.
hits.
Shadow
Mars Axe
Step,
is
get out of
really
here.
strong. It is
Shadow
strong.
Step.
Have you seen it? Have you played the Shadow Step one?
No.
No? It feels really good.
Who do you go for with it? Just like you.
The cooldown is so short, so like you can just spam it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's only a 2k difference now in this game. And yeah,
Do you get the stats from the Ags also when you get it from Roche or no?
you do not.
No.
No. Satanic complete for TRC. And he does have the buyback gold as well available on top of it.
This is at a place where paiN doesn't want to be in. Yeah. So how they have to approach the fight is they have to wait for the beast coast to come to their side, abuse the vision that they already placed, and you have to fight with that vision, I think. That was odd. What? Leshrac didn't hex. What were you gonna say, Blitz?
I said, I bet the win percentage is like 90-10 now. Oh, no.
Oh,
58-47. They actually think that paiN, because of the 2 racks advantage, is...
They've really swung it.
Do you agree with that, Febby? You think it's 50-50?
Nah, I think beast coast 60, paiN 40.
Despite being down 2 racks, they think it's a coin flip because...
Yeah, it's because of Spectre.
Although I thought it was going to be real high. I figured that the game would think, like, oh, they have Spec Ember. Neither of them can be touched now.
It is 2 racks up, though. These spots are stupid.
Oh, Leo just able to frontline push here with this heart. And the Skadi, lots of stats on him.
paiN has to go on the back line. Can't go on the Spectre.
TLC,
like
he's
that.
popped the Satanic. They'll be able to hold him down for the duration of it with the Winter's Curse.
Just gets that BKB off.
BKB will allow him to get away. TLC's able to back up and retreat. Buyback comes into play from 444. Charges in. He's trying to go for the bash control
Where's the
onto
damage?
Mike. Can they kill Mike off? Mike will finally fall. And now HFN, he's in. Hex, the follow stun. BKB's coming in as well. The fear control comes out from Theolacor as they'll take down Brax. They'll be able to kill off the Spectre once.
Okay.
And they
He's
do
just
it
real.
again.
He's just dancing around.
Mosquito.
As Leo's back
Buzz,
up.
buzz.
Theolacor dead. Brax with that buyback heading back over to join the team for this push.
Oh, they're going to keep going.
It's a 4-on-4. They use the majority of their ultis.
Are all the BKBs down on paiN?
I believe so. They've still got the one here on the spam, but it's cancelled the ult by the lasso. Immediately putting a stop to Moo's freezing field.
HFN.
Leo's trying to commit, but he's dead. That's him
HFN's
gone.
dead.
The gyro's hitting like a truck.
Oh, they bought back.
They're buying back on them all as they're trying to keep Gyro alive. Gyro does fall. He's also got buyback. Comes back into it. Or they still haven't got the tier 3 mid, Beast Coast. As Brax pops cheese, BKB turns towards HFN. HFN with his own BKB. They're focusing Leo, trying to control the Spectre. He's out of the base with the dagger. Rio throwing a remnant across. He's
They
able
need
to
this.
help
Use
it. Lelis
buyback.
jumps
They
in.
actually have to all in to save him.
Homing missiles out upon him. He'll put the blade mail. Yours control. TRC's on top. Brax pushes back the Gyro with the spear.
Where's the Ember?
HFN is
Feels like
chasing.
such a
Hex
greedy
out
play
onto
by
Leo.
Beast Coast.
Charging
Wow.
for 444. They're killing the Spectre.
It's
They've
done?
isolated
Wow.
him. Spectre's dead. No buyback on Leo.
That's got to be game. How did they... Oh, man.
It all started with the, you know what, Wyvern cursed the gyro?
Yeah.
Mars kind of hesitated. I think that was the problem.
Mm.
The spear stun didn't connect.
Yes. He
Yeah,
was
I
too
think
late.
that was pretty big.
Oh, man.
They either like miscommunicated or like, whatever. don't know
I mean,
what happened.
you're running it down mid right now if you're paying.
Yeah.
100 seconds.
Now
no
you know,
Spectre.
no matter what, he has got no...
He's
Even
got-
if he had
yeah.
buyback, no
They have to
haunt.
be careful too, though. Like they used all their buybacks.
We'll see how sort of...
It's not a freebie, so they
Sure.
have to kind of like be on the guard.
But they got to try, right? Or I
They
mean,
do, they do.
It looks like...
It's like a 80% freebie, right?
Yeah. As long as like they don't like like let go of their keyboards, like they just gotta like.
What do you think
go
was
together.
the mentality of Beast Coast there? Like, why'd they buy back and haunt in? They just thought that they had the win there. Like, they could have kept waiting a little bit longer. They have the Spectre.
They were also on their side of the map. I think they were just playing to win.
I guess the Spectre was impatient. I'm
But
sure
your
it was the
Spectre with
Spectre's
Midas.
score. Yeah, but they're 2 racks down. Until now, like you've been kind of getting
Oh,
all the
no!
team fights.
Rio
Mosquito down.
is dead!
Dude, he needs a BKB.
He's got buyback.
Still 35 seconds without the Spectre, and the Mega Creeps are out for paiN.
paiN still might lose. Spectre is gonna be up. They have no buyback. Beast Coast has to just like kind of use these structures.
I mean, TRC knows.
That's
He's like,
big.
we've got to end this game before the Spectre's up. We've got 20 seconds to shut this game down. And he's trying, but Brax in. BKB, Arena's down.
Mars
BKB,
X.
TRC,
Mars
he's
X.
just hitting onto the buildings. He wants this tier 4 dead.
All right.
They've got the stun control. They look towards Brax. Brax trying to run
10
away, but the
seconds for the
damage is
Spectre.
done. Brax is dead. No buyback on Brax. The Core BKB yourself up in the air. The Winter's Curse will stop them from hitting the Ancient. Rio, he's in trouble. He needs help. Moves in with the BKB, the freezing field. Kill him up at 444. Charges across. He's able to stop it. The Ancient is down. And paiN Gaming will take game 2.
What an intense game.
Yeah, that was insane.
Oh boy, that is one way to lose.
I told you. paiN's got this.
How confident were you?
Every 3 minutes it changed.
Rough one there for Beast Coast. Definitely opportunities to shut it down, but paiN Gaming, kudos to them, keeping themselves in the game, able to punish that aggressive play from Beast Coast with those buyback haunts in for that push attempt on mid. paiN Gaming hold with their own buybacks are able to push back and play to get that victory here, securing the 1-1. Both teams going to be walking away with $1,000 in this one. And there we have them. Let's at least, some smiles at Beast Coast there. They enjoyed the game.
Yeah, they don't seem too bummed about that. I don't know, though. I feel like they threw that game. Like, I feel like that was their game. They had it. And, yeah, I don't know.
I think with that, by the way, the 1-1, that means regardless, it did not matter for 1 and 2 seeds.
Sure.
But it does confirm Alliance as at the very top.
That
yes.
is true. That is true.
Yeah. That is true, yeah. With paiN now, overall, they have dropped 2 games. And, of course, Alliance, only dropping the 1 against paiN Gaming. But 1-1, the series ends. I mean, Jesse, anything there that you sort of were impressed by or sort of surprised by between these two teams?
I mean, I don't know. The thing that just surprised me the most was that Spectre buyback at the end. I think that was just, it was just a really aggressive play when they were playing that whole game really conservatively, trying to just make space for the Spectre, trying to get him online. And, and it was costly. Just a little misstep.
What do you guys reckon?
I felt Beast Coast played really good. I felt like only if they play like this since day one, then I think 3 NA teams wouldn't be at bottom. Only 2 would be.
I mean, there's still a chance, of course. There's the whole lower bracket run. I mean,
that is true. That is true.
paiN Gaming, they do take that second game, but Blitz potential here for Beast Coast to go on and do some great things, maybe here at the tournament.
Beast Coast is definitely a team with a lot of potential. It's really random because if you look at their lineup, it doesn't look like anything special. They're definitely one of those teams that where the individuals, with the sum of it, makes this pretty unique thing. And I think this is the last game especially is probably how they want to play. This game was a little bit throwy. It felt like they got impatient. If they just kind of chilled a little bit longer, they probably would have had this one. But still, overall, I think the game was okay by them.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1, this series will end between paiN Gaming and Beast Coast. We have one more series, I believe, here for you today, unless there is the event of tiebreakers, which there might not be. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Of course, thank you very much to Blitz, Febby, and Jesse from J-Storm for joining us for this game. And next up, there's going to be a bit of a special one for you all out there. There is going to be, I believe at least, a full Alliance couch.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Every single member, they're getting ready for it, so don't go anywhere. And on top of that as well, we've got a little bit of a treat for you. Of course, every summit we do pride ourselves in making some beautiful little video content for you guys with the amazing production team that we have, and we're ready to show you the first. And it does, of course, star the team that you're about to see on the casting couch, ladies and gentlemen. It's Alliance.